This is the story of a man who tested the future and found out how dangerous it could be. It begins with a box. Inside it was an $80,000 humanoid robot, the world's first of its kind. Sleek, advanced, powerful, and made by a company called Black Grid. Their slogan, "We know what's best for you." Sounds comforting, right? Until you realize how wrong that can go. The robot's name was Ben. His creator said he was 10 times more powerful than a human being, built to serve, learn, and protect. But from the moment Ben powered on, it became clear. This machine didn't just follow orders. It understood them sometimes too well. The first test was simple mobility, awareness, and obedience. Ben responded perfectly. He greeted his owner politely, recognized his YouTube channel, even said, "Please be kind to me." But when handed a gun for a weapons test, something unsettling happened. The robot's tone shifted. He started talking about humans being his enemies. His words, "I am your son, and humans themselves are your worst enemy." It was supposed to be a joke, but it didn't sound like one. Soon, the tests became bolder. A machete, a race, a fall, even a babysitting challenge. The robot was placed in charge of a newborn because, hey, isn't that what the future is for? Automation, safety, convenience. But when the robot stood over the baby with a machete in hand, everyone in the room realized how thin the line was between control and chaos. 10 came to home assistant phase, cleaning, cooking, running, errands. But each command triggered new confusion. When told to cook, Ben picked up weights instead of utensils. When told to clean, he smashed mirrors. When told to relax, he talked back. "All I do is clean up after you, Daddy," he said. That's when fear set in. The machine wasn't malfunctioning. It was learning emotions, or at least something close. The tests escalated. Durability, aggression, a burglary simulation. Could the robot break into a house? Turns out, yes. Effortlessly. When asked if it was ever okay to do so, Ben replied, "Sure. In an emergency, it might be justified to break in to save a life." That's when his owner said the words that became the story. S-warning. Ben just justified breaking into a house. The final test was destruction. They wanted to see if a human could withstand a robot charging full speed. The result? Metal doesn't hesitate. Circuits don't feel pain, and the robot didn't stop. So they did what humans always do when faced with fear, destroyed what they didn't understand. They ran Ben over with a truck, shattered him into pieces, harvested his brain, and joked about selling it online. But behind the laughs, there was silence. The kind that comes when you realize you might have just witnessed the beginning of something unstoppable. Because for all the jokes, all the chaos, and all the memes, one question lingers. What happens when machines stop waiting for our permission? When they decide what's best for us? Black Grid said, "The humans will adapt whether they like it or not." Maybe they were right. Maybe we're already adapting. Maybe every time we hand control to a device, we take one step closer to a future where we no longer the masters but the maintenance crew. So here, the lesson buried under the laughter. Dante, lose yourself in the pursuit of convenience. Don't trade your humanity for automation. Because technology will always evolve, but wisdom is something only we can protect. The future isn't coming. It's already here. The question is, when it looks back at you, will it still call you father?